97.6. This is K12 and I am T-Roy. Talk to me.
T-Roy, when are you throwing your next party? I got friends from out of town who are dying to fly in for one.
I can't announce the date yet, but Poseidon's Palace has asked me to host a performance of Aerial Eros and then to DJ a special party after the show.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
You know it. I throw the best parties in Steelport. So keep listening to K12 so you can buy your tickets as soon as they come on sale.
Oh, that's great. I can't wait. Are you working on a track list yet?
I've got some ideas, including this next one by Digitalism.
Now I'm going to play some John Philip Sousa on Classic 102.4.
Okay, hold up. What kind of DJ would I be if I didn't play some Mos Def to get you through your day? We always give you the most on K-Rhyme.
You're listening to Estela on Gebron 104.2, and I'm about to play you the fatalistic classic, Friends.
Just broke up with a terrible ex? Okay, you might want to turn this up. It's Gen X 89.0.
All right, switching gears. Get ready for a little Black Mountain.
Hi, I'm Mara Reynolds. Steelport can be an intimidating city to the first-time visitor, and that's why it's my pleasure to share some tips that'll make your vacation a memorable one. 1. Make sure you book your reservations at the Friendly Fire Gun Range a week in advance. Those RPGs get booked quickly. 2. Be sure to stop by Safe Word, a club and pony show unlike anything you've ever seen. 3. Always bet on black. I hope you enjoy your stay in Steelport.
Boy, that was a great song. Really solid song, and you heard it right here on WDDTC-PDG The Swim. Get your taste buds ready for Cheeseburger. Here's their song, Winner!
I want to hear something really, really progressive.
Yeah, well, that's everything we play on Gen X.
Don't give me that shite. Play something that really breaks the norm.
Right, though the truly progressive is probably beyond our caller's comprehension. Here's White Denim with Paint Yourself.
Vámonos hasta abajo, everyone!
Classic 102.4, what would you care to hear?
Yeah, can you play The Fossils by Carnival of Animals? It makes me feel like I'm tiptoeing on air every time.
Oh, you must mean the 12th movement of Saint-Saëns' delightful composition. Such a witty piece. You, my dear sir, have inspired sense of humor. Inspired.
Whoo! This track is gonna wreak havoc on your eardrums, but in a good way. You're rocking out to the Blood 106.66.
Welcome back. That was Little Tiffy singing Sweet Marmalade. I'm just kidding. That's not what that was.
You're live with Classic 102.4.
My girl and I feel like dancing. Can you play us something?
Oh, just let me top off my martini, dear. What sort of dance would you like? Mazurka, waltz, minuetto?
Can't beat a good waltz. Do you have the skater's waltz?
Waltunfel's finest. It's such a scrumptious piece.
This band is named after my favorite place in the world, Brooklyn.
You're a man of exquisite taste, and your firearm is no exception. That's why you need powder. You have nothing to hide. You're packing heat, and you're not scared to show it. So why not show the best? Powder.
I wouldn't be caught dead in Steelport without my 45, but I always felt so grimy wearing my piece with my nice suits. That's when I found powder and picked up my platinum handgun. With my matching cufflinks, I roll knowing that I look my best. And if shit goes down, I can shoot my best.
Style, sophistication, elegance. When you want to wear the finest on your hip, come to Powder.
Don't know what that song title means? That's okay. I give private Spanish lessons on the side.
This makes me want to put on my glad rags and mill about town. This is Classic 102.4.
Wow, I don't think there's anything more epic than this song. You're listening to K12 97.6.
Everyone has been waiting to hear Opeth lately. What a great global phenomenon!
Hey, Ben. I'm not doing so great right now. I got into the gym right when I woke up, and I haven't stopped since.
Hey, man. Looks like you and I have something in common then. What's led you to the breakfast of the hopeless?
My girlfriend ran out on me last night. Ended up at the Steelport Wedding Chapel, and is now married to my brother.
It's the story of my life, man.
What? Really?
Well, not exactly that, but close. Here's Social Distortion with the very appropriate Ball and Chain.
Heard that song at the Admiral's Club last week.
I thought I told you already, listeners. Miss Estella never gets tired of ambush.
You on the air with Big Kish?
Hey, Kish, I still haven't heard Yonkers by Tyler, the Creator yet.
Oh, come on, man. This is the third time you called today. I already done played that song twice.
I know, but Tyler's my favorite, man. I got pictures everywhere, all over my bedroom, all over my living room.
Wow, now see, it sounded like you were a pretty serious fan. All right, what the hell? Why don't we play Yonkers one more time?
Several stag recruitment offices have reported deer carcasses left on their doorsteps with rifles tied to their hoofs this morning, leaving many to fear government reprisal. While some claim that our woodland friends have taken to arms, the lack of forests in Steelport makes this unlikely. Has civil disobedience taken a ghoulish turn? In this reporter's opinion, probably. This is Jane Valderrama with your Revolution News.
Well, I'd rather be an engine wrecker than a home wrecker. What am I talking about? I don't want to wreck anything. That was you love her 'cause she's dead.
Speaking of taking a stand, that's something I need to do more often, but it's kind of hard when my ex-wife's got me by the balls.
Parlez-vous français? Well, you better, motherfucker. This is Medine on 95.4 K-Rhyme.
Time for some Deftones. You're hearing a legend on Gen X 89.0.
For those of you just tuning in, we just wrapped up with a marvelous humoresque piece on Classic 102.4.
Let's kick off this badass blood set with Berserker, death metal from the land down under.
Goes out with a bang, doesn't it? Like the last sip of a strong martini. This is Val on Classic 102.4.
You've reached the blood.
Yeah, I got this bet with a buddy, and $500 rides on your answer.
Well, I'm always happy to answer a listener's question. How can I help?
What does Amun Amarth mean?
Wow, great question. It comes from Tolkien's Middle-earth sagas, and in English it means Mount Doom.
Damn it, you're lying! I hate you. I'm gonna break your fucking legs.
It sounds like our caller lost his bet. That's too bad. Maybe some Amun Amarth will cheer him up. Here's Runes to My Memory.
You're live on the mix.
So you don't play songs by that crazy British guy? I mean the one who wears robes and shit?
What? You mean Adamant?
Yeah, that's the one.
You know, that dude wears some crazy shit. My ex-wife, she wouldn't even let me wear a t-shirt to a fucking picnic. Anyway, look, here's Stand and Deliver.
Can't wait to shake it tonight? Here's Kajay Cardona with Get Down on Quebron 104.2.
You play FDK featuring, the little finger or whatever.
No, but I do have a track by FTK featuring Pinky.
Yeah, whatever, same thing. Just play Dejate Leva, whatever, okay?
Okay, one song by FTK featuring Pinky coming right up.
That was Wallflower, inspiring people to stop hanging back and just dance. This is K-12.
So, you think you're the best? Well, compared to me, you probably are. This is Ben, here on the mix.
Great style, great rhymes. Yo, I think we'll be seeing more of her.
Sometimes fitting in isn't always a good thing. Here, listen to this song and you'll see what I mean. This is White Denim. You know, and speaking of denim, I'm wearing my favorite vintage jeans today. You're listening to Tatiana on Gen X 89.0.
Did you sexy boys who are just tuning in like marijuana? You're listening to Quebron 104.2.
Ready for sending some good thoughts your way? It's Mastodon with Divinations on the Blood 106.6.
Hey, John, just chilling with my Anarchy group over here.
Anarchy! Good stuff!
We're trying to recruit some new members. Can you play Rise, Rebel, and Resist by OTEP?
Ooh, I'm a huge fan of OTEP Shemaya. Her voice never fails to make my day. With those sweet notes hanging in the air, you'll have a full roster in no time.
Let's give it up for the bloody beetroots.
Dude, you gotta be crazy if you don't feel empowered after listening to that.
Hey, so, there's this song where the lyrics begin, "You've got a smart best friend and she's okay. Have you had a smile today?"
That's an excellent question for our listeners. Have you too had a smile today?
Only if you know the name of the song and play it for me, Tatiana.
Okay, well then here it is. It's Riot Rhythm by Sleigh Bells.
Hey, Ben, I just wanted to call and say I am in the best mood ever.
Really? Well, the last time I felt that way was my wedding day. Followed the next day by my worst day ever.
Well, nothing's gonna keep me down today.
Yeah, day isn't over yet.
How about playing some Joe Esposito?
I'll put on some, You're the Best Around. How about that?
Ooh, we got something special on the lineup for all you K-Rhyme listeners. It's KB featuring Ammo and K Madison. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the realest of them all? Well, that just might be the talented Wale. You listening to K-Rhyme 95.4.
Man, I wish I got the chance to see these guys live. Oh well, missing out on stuff is what I like to do best. You know, like my son's graduation and my daughter's recital. Man, I love those lyrics. You want it all, but you can't have it. Man, you ever feel that way? I mean, how could you not? I mean, with all the shit the world throws at us? Please. Well, I hope I added a little inspiration to your day. Look, not much inspires me anymore now that debt collectors are calling every night.
Now here's a track with a universal message.
I got to hang out with Kevin Seaton in California. I'm in LA all the time, so I'm glad I finally ran into him.
K-Rhyme, dropping the hip-hop beats from Bo Rizzo to K-Rhyme Izzo.
Okay. Now, is this song about drug use or not? I mean, that's a question you'll have to ask yourself when you listen to it. Or don't ask, I don't give a shit.
This Tuesday, One-on-One brings you an exclusive in-depth interview with the Ultor's Director of Special Projects, Eric Griffin.
Eric, with all that's gone down in the past few years in Stillwater, what are your hopes for the future?
The Ultor Corporation spent billions making Stillwater the beautiful city it is today. This was a city riddled with gang warfare, and we turned it into a place future generations would be proud to call home. It's my hope to continue that mission.
But in the midst of all this change, your predecessor was murdered. Is it possible that Ultor is doing more harm than good?
Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day. Dane Vogel was a great man, and his presence will be sorely missed. But we have to look towards the future. I think Dane Vogel would be proud to see what Ultor has accomplished since his untimely defenestration.
How do you respond to claims that Ultor is supporting the gang that tore the city apart?
This country was founded on the ideas of second chances. Who am I to deny a group of mass murderers theirs?
The interview you can't afford to miss. One-on-One welcomes Eric Griffin into the studio. Tuesday at 9, only on Channel 6.
I think Dean Bate from The Lines is cute. In sort of an innocent way, don't you?
Yeah, you know, he's kind of alluring. Like a young Dylan Thomas.
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Is that a lyric from one of their songs?
No, but here's El Matador from The Lines.
Here's Kevin and Carrick with their smash hit, Wallflower.
Heck! Here's one I recommend to my friends whenever they're down.
You know what? I could go on and on about that all day, or I could play a song by Waves. You know what? Let's do the song by Waves.
Okay, what do you think the use of colors symbolically represented in that song?
This song, Stand and Deliver by Adam Ant, shares its title with his tell-all autobiography. This is Mix 107.77.
Didn't that make you feel as powerful as a fucking Viking? You're rocking out to the blood!
You feel that unique style? Hip-hop mixed with modern rock. That's some real shit right there.
Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, sorry, listeners, I'm not talking to you. This woman just walked by the studio and she winked at me. God, she was hot. Hey, Tom? Tom, who was that? What do you mean, who am I talking about? The hot as hell woman who just walked by. You didn't see her? Oh, man, she was the kind of hot where you get a boner even if she's standing behind you. The hairs in the back of your neck stand up and your bone stands up. You have a boner, Tom? Well, see, there you go.
Now, he may have Kid in his name, but he ain't no amateur. This is some kid.
This is the Dillinger Escape Plan, named after famous bank robber Johnny Dillinger. You're rockin' hard with John on the blood.
Now, you know, darlings, the term minuet is a social dance that originated in France.
This is Big Kish on K-Rhyme, helping you expand your horizons with French rapper Medine and his hit single, Don't Panic.
WDDTCPDG. That's nice.
It's a dumb shame that most guys don't have rhythm like that.
We're really putting on the Ritz for you tonight with this special track.
See what happens when great minds get together? See, back in the day, we would call that a cypher jam. Damn!
You have to watch the video for this. The chick with the drill is insane. This is Benny Benassi.
Hey, Ben, maybe you can help me out.
Hi, man, I'll see what I can do, but, as long as it's not advice on picking up the broken pieces of your love life, sure.
It's not. I wouldn't come to you for that.
Well, thank you for validating my life.
Hey, what's that song you play from that movie with that crazy Russian boxer? You gotta know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, just like any relationship, here's No Easy Way Out by Robert Tepper.
Huh. Funny that the song is named Suicide Jag, because it makes me feel full of life.
You're on the air with T-Roy.
Oh, boy. I need a song for a weird situation, T-Roy.
I'm sure I can hook you up. I know all the songs for every situation.
Here goes. I'm about to confront my twin brother because he fucked my girlfriend and now she's pregnant and wants me to pay child support.
My friend, I am breaking out a track I save for special occasions, like this one. Here's Jesse No with Oh No You Don't.
Moths to a Flame, tweens to Nightblade, and now citizens to Stag. Recruitment offices have seen an influx of people due to strong support for safer streets. All over the city, Stag is promising the average Joe they can make a difference in their community by taking up arms against crime. Local recruitment sites are taking applications around the clock. Those who felt overwhelmed by the gang violence are now being given a sense of empowerment and a gun in their hand. This is Jane Valderrama with your Steelport Vigilante Watch.
I wish you could see the special dance move I have for this song.
This week on Nightblade, Nightblade comes face to face with the man who changed his life forever.
Why are you doing this? We both want the same thing. To stop the vampires that stalk the night.
Then meet the sun with grace and dignity.
I'm different, Cardinal. You know that.
For now. But eventually your hunger will rise, and you will be no different than Mr. X.
It's teacher versus student as two men of conviction refuse to back down.
God damn it, Cardinal. I had no choice.
And neither do we.
Oh, Cardinal!
Josh Berg stars as Nightblade. The Season 1 marathon continues this fall, only on Channel 12.
That Tugboat, one of my favorite bands. Love those guys. That track was Slow Revolution, and I really do think Tugboat can start a revolution with their music.
Yo, now you see why it didn't take long for this guy to attract attention from record labels.
If I was capable of getting pumped up, this song would make that happen. But, kind of hard to get excited when you go to sleep alone every night.
I'm rather keen on that waltz, aren't you?
You've reached the mix. If it wasn't for this station, I'd probably have ended things weeks ago. So yeah, man, thanks for keeping me alive. I guess.
Yeah, you gonna play some crew or what? I thought this was the station that plays the most crew. Come on.
There's a bunch of guys I could never be. Successful in finding women to sleep with.
Yeah, man. That's how I live every damn day.
Dude, your life is so much better than my own, man. Pfft. Here's Livewire. It's Motley Crue.
It's so easy to just lose yourself in those electronic beats.
So I really want to hear the Frankie Goes to Denver song.
What the Man, who would want to go to Denver? And how the hell do you get that mixed up with Hollywood?
Hey, easy, bud. It was an honest mistake.
Yeah, just like your wife making plans for a spa day with her girlfriends on your anniversary 3 years in a row is an honest mistake.
Hey, that's pretty harsh. Sorry to hear that.
Well, maybe you can take Frankie Goes to Hollywood's advice with their song Relax. Me? I doubt it would help. Now, here's a good workout tune, even though hitting that gym's not going to help my gut at all.
This song makes me so happy, and you should be happy, because you're tuning into K12 97.6.
Yeah, just like Social Distortion, I've been drinking since noon.
What's good? You talking to Big Kish on 95.4 K-Rhyme.
Yeah, I know Amanda Block thinks she's like the hottest motherfucker on the whole damn block, but I think I might even be hotter.
Honey, it's gonna be a little hard since I can't see your face, but, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, you better take my word for it, because you know it's the damn truth. I work Tuesday through Friday.
Well, all right then. Here's a song going out to a lady who thinks she's super fine. This is Gimme What You Got by Amanda Blank.
Classic 102.4. Ah, caller. What would you like to hear?
I need something peppy, and I need it fast.
Falling asleep on the job, good sir? I might be able to help.
Not for me, for my girls. I run the stripper shows at Fat Stacks, and my dancers are acting like they're half asleep. Customers are leaving. You gotta wake my girls up for me.
Ah, here we are. Franz Liszt Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2. After I toss back my evening martini, I toss off my glad rags to these delightful strains every night. Your girls will be dancing their gams off.
And this is one of my personal favorites by Blaster Chicks. You're listening to Estella on Gebron 104.2.